Good morning, guys, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you're watching this. Welcome back to Adventures with the Romance Author, me. And today, I want to work on this painting and show you what I do. So, when I need to, express myself in more ways than writing, because I'm very creative, obviously. And I love to write, but sometimes I need a few minutes away to collect my thoughts, and this is how I do it. Hold on. Welcome back, guys. So, today I want to show you what I do when I'm not writing or doing crafts and things like that. I love artistic adventures, basically. And earlier in my series of videos, you'll see a video on paint pouring, okay? So I'll connect that in one of the corners, and where you can go back and see, but this is paint pouring. And you can see I did it in the shape, rough shape of a tree without leaves. And then I used modeling paste to give the canvas this wonderful texture, and use an off-white, a buff white, to bring the color not back from stark white to more of a tan color, less frightening than stark white, I think. It's hard to look at white and know where to begin. So I like to add a little color. So anyway, today we're going to add some leaves and foliage and see what we can get up to. So stick around while I get out my paint and we take a crack at this. Okay, to start, I'm just going to lay down a background colors like coral, mustard yellow, maybe a little white, before we get into more bulky leaf shapes and things like that. So I'm going to start with a little coral, because I love the way coral looks with teal. Doesn't it look good? It really does look good. So, and I want to keep it warm. So this is just a background. Okay. Doesn't mean I won't put more coral in later, but right now we're just working on the background of everything. We're going to make it, I don't know, what do you call it? A dot painting? I like lots of splats and things in colors, and because I want this to be more freeform, kind of, colorful, joyful, happy, as the case may be. So let's go with that, and we'll start here. Very good. Now I'm going to get another sponger and add some yellow. It's more of a mustardy yellow in spots. Trying for complementary colors to the teal base of the tree, kind of. See how it kind of just harmonizes together? It makes everything a little bit better, kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is allow this to continue, and then I'll let it dry, and then we'll come back in and do some more colors. Now that we have a sort of base background, we've got coral white and a mustardy yellow, let's zip things up with purple and a raspberry fuchsia. Let's not be afraid of color. This is just for fun. And I like using my fingers for this, because you want, you can drip it on there. I like flicking and dripping. You know, the usual. Yes, this can get messy. And yes, it's a lot of fun. Very freeform. Just let them go where they go. There. Now, I'm going to wipe off my hum, sort of, and go in with the fuchsia. Doesn't matter. We're going to be doing something down there anyway. Same process. Let's drip it on there. Yeah. Now you can see colors come in. Let's do some flicking. And some dripping. And there we go. Now that it looks like there's been a murder, or this is a crime scene with the dark colors and the reds, I'm going to lighten it up with other colors, trust me. But trying to keep it reasonably in the fall area is what I'm trying to do. So we will see what we come up with. I'm going to start with a little bit of yellow, and I have mixed it with impasto. I would like to do a textured finish over top of this, so hence the reason it's going to be a little thicker. And I'm using a palette knife to do it because I love texture, obviously, by the modeling paste and the flow and paint I've already done. I love texture. I love paintings that make you want to touch them just to feel their texture. So anyway, on that note, let's get started. And I'll put this on, I'll do one, and then I'll put it on fast forward so you can sort of have a faster version. There we go. More leaves here and there, and then everywhere. We'll be back. Now, if you want to go back in a few of my videos, I have a textured techniques video on textured blooms and stuff and how to do this. So definitely look back and have a look and see. Okay, here we go. There's a close-up of the first color of leaves, like a mustardy yellow. We gotta let that dry now, and before we move on to the next color, which I'm not sure what it'll be. Oh, and this is the impasto paste I'm using, and I'm mixing that with the actual acrylic paint. Welcome back, guys. Here we are. I've added some orange as well. And now I'm going to add some cadmium yellow. And this is what I mix. The paint, the acrylic paint, and the impasto. And I'll show you what it looks like after I mix it up. Okay, so here's what it looks like. All mixed up. I'm ready to go. On to our tree. Yay! I'll show you what it looks like with the yellow. And here we are. We've got our oranges, yellows, mustards, and different tones of green and coral that blend beautifully with the teal and aqua and gold. You go, guys. So, let me know in the comments what you think, and if you give impasto painting a try, textured painting, anything of this kind. It's just, oh, I love when a painting comes off the canvas to grab you. Anyway, I hope you guys are being kind to each other. Please like and subscribe, and we'll be back with more. Bye, guys.